Most people know Kansas City for its jazz, barbecue, and wide boulevards. But what if I told you that beneath the busy streets lies another city, dark, mysterious, and full of history? A hidden world carved out of limestone, echoing with the footsteps of gangsters, bootleggers, and everyday workers. Today, we're going underground. The Forgotten Caves, Kansas City sits on top of some of the richest limestone deposits in the United States. For centuries, these caves lay undisturbed, natural pockets formed by time. Early settlers noticed something unique. The underground caves stayed cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Farmers began using them to store food, beer, and wine. But as the city grew, the underground grew too. Miners carved deeper, creating vast chambers supported by massive limestone pillars. These weren't just small caves anymore, they were the beginnings of a hidden city. Bootleggers and the Prohibition era. The year was 1920. Prohibition swept across the nation. Selling alcohol was banned. But in Kansas City, rules were meant to be broken. Gangsters and bootleggers saw opportunity in the underground tunnels. Rumors spread of barrels of whiskey rolling through the caves beneath the city. Secret passages connected bars, restaurants, and warehouses. Police raids often turned up empty-handed, because by the time lawmen showed up, the alcohol had vanished, carried through the tunnels into the night. Kansas City's mob boss, Tom Pendergast, is said to have controlled much of this underground network. To this day, whispers remain of forgotten doors in old basements leading into passageways where jazz echoed, glasses clinked, and secrets were kept. A hidden giant, SubTropolis. Fast forward to 1964. Mining companies had long since abandoned parts of the caves, but one man saw potential. Lamar Hunt, a businessman and sports pioneer, envisioned something radical, turning the underground into a city of commerce. The result? SubTropolis. Today, it's the world's largest underground business complex, covering over 55 million square feet. That's big enough to fit 140 football fields. It's a place where trucks deliver goods without ever seeing the sun. The constant temperature of 65 degrees makes it perfect for storing sensitive materials. Hollywood film reels, government documents, even rare art collections rest beneath Kansas City. When people above are driving to work or dining in restaurants, few realize that an entire economic world hums quietly below their feet. Legends and mystery. But not all of Kansas City's underground is mapped and open. There are tunnels sealed long ago, their entrances bricked over. Some say they connected downtown hotels, used by politicians and mobsters to move unseen. There are also stories of speakeasies, illegal bars hidden behind false walls. A knock on a wooden door, a password whispered, and suddenly you stepped into another world. Urban explorers sometimes claim to find staircases in old buildings that lead nowhere, doors that open to solid stone, or vents that hint at chambers below. Not all of these places have been rediscovered, leaving plenty of mystery for historians and treasure hunters alike. The underground today. Kansas City hasn't abandoned its underground past. Instead, it has turned it into a thriving industry. SubTropolis houses more than 50 companies employing thousands of people. From frozen foods to high-tech archives, the underground continues to play a vital role in the modern economy. Yet the romance of its history remains. Tourists who visit Kansas City sometimes get glimpses of these caves through guided tours. Walking through the cool, dimly lit passages, one can't help but imagine the ghosts of bootleggers slipping past with crates of liquor or miners chipping away at stone more than a century ago. A city with two faces. Kansas City is a city above ground and a city below. The one we see, with its skyline and fountains, and the one we don't, the secret world carved into limestone, where history still lingers in the shadows. It's a reminder that history isn't always written in books. Sometimes it's hidden right beneath our feet. Closing thought. The hidden world beneath Kansas City shows us that every city has layers, both visible and invisible. Above ground, we celebrate music, food, and culture. Below ground, we find survival, opportunity, and secrecy. Together, they make Kansas City unlike any other place in America. So the next time you walk its streets, remember, under the pavement and sidewalks, there just might be a door to the past, waiting to be opened.